We are obsessed with making the perfect look, like it had a life before we touched it. Grainy filters on Instagram, vinyl crackle in ambient music tracks. These aren't just aesthetic choices. They're signals that something has been through time, that it's felt something before being shared with us. When digital media mimics analog decay, it's not about nostalgia, but about soul. The illusion of humanity beneath an algorithm's cold precision. We don't want perfection anymore. We want evidence of struggle. That's why AI-generated handwriting comes in cursive, with smudges and crossed out letters, pretending to be mistakes a real person made. The rise of authenticity aesthetics is less about remembering the past than it is about faking what being present might feel like. In a world where everything can be perfectly rendered at once, we create cracks just so something might seem touched. Roland Barthes once described the punctums, a detail that pricks or wounds us. But here's the twist. Now every image, every message is designed to include one of those pricks. The grain, the smudge, the crackle isn't accidental. It's engineered in order for you to believe something mattered before you saw it. When memory is no longer what we experience, but a product sold to us, then even our sense of having lived begins to feel manufactured.
Barthes' analysis of photography reveals how the medium operates through both studium and punctum, involuntary detail which pierces the viewer.
Photography used to give us a window into reality, proof that something was, in fact, there and then. But now we can generate any image we want using AI, which raises an unsettling question. If the photo is no longer bound by time or memory, but by code, what happens to our sense of truth? We still react emotionally when looking at these images. Nostalgia lingers like a ghost. Roland Barthes called this that, has been the feeling that the moment exists because it once did. But in a world where everything can be fake but simulation, we are building a visual culture around the lie that these moments were real. We trust in the artifact, even when we know it is fabricated, because our brain still treats it like memory. This isn't just about fakery, but about how we're redefining what reality means. The illusion works precisely because it looks authentic enough to fool us into believing it was once part of someone's life. We've become the keepers of a new kind of digital decay, not the loss of media over time. Neil Postman warned us that television would not just entertain, it would rewire how we think about truth and memory. In amusing ourselves to death. He argued that TV turned everything into spectacle, including history, politics, even griefs. We began to consume facts the same way we watch soap operas for emotional hits rather than substance. The problem wasn't technology itself, it was how it changed our language and expectations. Now, with AI, generated photos and deepfakes, memory is no longer a personal experience. It's a product to be generated. Lightroom doesn't just edit pictures anymore, it fabricates them. Gemini Omni can create videos of you on a beach in Bali that never existed. The line between remembering and faking has blurred so much, we hardly notice the gap. Memory becomes not evidence, but marketing. This is what we call Technopoly, a world where technology decides not just how things are done, but what it means to remember. Von Neumann's stored program computer was inspired by the brain itself, yet over time, code began to replace thought. If memory becomes data and data becomes content, then what are we actually preserving? Not truth, but a curated illusion of having once been real.
This electronic oscillation can then be shown. It forms a wave pattern.
We used to think of memory as something fragile, something that either sticks or slips away. But now, we are handed memories already curated by algorithms, filtered through nostalgia filters and grainy textures designed to feel real. The problem isn't just that these moments don't exist, they're not even trying to. They are optimized for sentimentality over truth. We've traded in the messiness of lived experience for something polished, seamless, and suspiciously perfect. If everything feels because it was made to feel that way, then all we are left with is the awareness that nothing is untouched. The final irony of manufactured memory is not just that we can't trust our senses anymore. It's that we may stop caring whether we do. And so we become complicit in a culture where the past is a customizable backdrop and every moment is an artifact waiting to be optimized for nostalgia.